In the last episode, we discussed continuous testing and touched on the role of automation in testing. Today, I want to discuss some common obstacles that prevent us from implementing effective automation. Before I do that, I want to highlight the importance of automation in a DevOps environment. If we look at the required capabilities of continuous integration according to the DevOps Handbook, which is considered one of the top DevOps guides, we'll see that the top two capabilities are a comprehensive set of automated tests that validate we are in a deployable state, and a culture that stops the entire production line when our validation tests fail. Certainly, automated tests, if they're the right ones, will help us get the fast feedback we need in the DevOps pipeline. But if we're going to pull the emergency brake when our tests fail, they better be reliable. We can get another glimpse into the importance of automation and testing from the DORA Acceleration State of DevOps report. As you can see, high and elite DevOps performers have much less manual activity, especially associated with testing, than medium and low performers. It's pretty clear that automation and testing is critical to DevOps. However, the state of test automation leaves a lot to be desired. According to the World Quality Report, the overall level of test automation is below 20%. So of all the testing activities that could be automated, less than 20% are. The report goes on to say that even as we pour more and more resources into automation, the value generated by those efforts remains largely unchanged. Even if we don't agree with exact numbers, I think we can all agree that there are some issues that need to be addressed before we blindly start adding automation and testing to our DevOps processes. So let's look at some common automation obstacles or traps that limit our success. First is either too much or not enough automation. I see a lot of instances where there are a ton of automated tests that were created just because they could be automated. That's not enough justification, and people are very proud to say that they run thousands of tests every day. This is definitely a quality over quantity situation. Also, I see situations where there isn't enough automation. You have very little coverage for whatever reason, and they really can't make an impact on your efficiencies. Certainly, automating the wrong tests, tests that aren't providing value, or tests that can't be reliably automated is a waste of time. Next, and this is a huge one, focusing only on UI tests. Now that's where a lot of us got our start in automation, and we're comfortable with that. But these tests are the slowest, most unreliable type of test automation there is. I'm not saying we shouldn't have any. I'm saying that if 100% of your tests are at the UI level, that's likely a problem. Another top offender is not having stable test environments or data to execute your automated tests on. And finally, not treating automation as code. If we're going to rely on our automated tests, at least in part, to assess the quality of our product, we need to treat the code those tests are built on with the same care we give the app we're testing. Thank you for watching this episode of QA Bytes. Tune into the next episode where we'll begin to address the obstacles we discussed today.